Everyone that was born in the 1950s, this was your era. So I'm going to read a little bit up on the 50s, what time it was in those times, in them days. In the 1950s was a time of economic expansion, scientific discovery, and just cultural change. Okay. It was the post of World War II. Economic boom allowed Americans to buy goods and services that was unavailable during the war. The baby boom generation was born, and families moved to rural areas. Also, scientific discovery. The 1950s was a time of scientific and technological progress, including the discovery of the DNA double helix. Okay, cultural change. The 1950s saw the rise of television commercials, which brought products directly into homes. Popular music artists of the 50s included Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, and Nat King Cole. Fashion. Men's fashions in the 50s included narrow trousers, velvet collared jackets, and greased hair. Women's fashion included full skirts, matching accessories, and novel prints and colors. Okay? And then we got the Korean War began in 1950, and the Montgomery bus boycott took place in 1955. Senator Joseph McCarthy led Red Scar witch hunts. They had witch hunts in 1950s? Damn. Well, anyway, that's just to give you some what era that time that was right there. So here we go. If you was born in 1950, okay, that add up to 15, your number is 6. Brings you the courage and the motivation to make necessary changes. Be ready to work for what you want and what you believe in. Okay? So let's go with this. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Okay? Don't doubt that you are a lighthouse. You're a seer, or people see you as a light. A lot of people could come to you for information. A lot of people could come to you because they see you are the light. And you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of information. So I see her hanging like, what's it say? I am always enough. So you always enough. I see that sign when you say welcome home. Like people feel at home with you, you know, when they talk to you. Warming, like when they come in your home, you can have decorations in your home that's always welcoming, warming. So that could be you, your energy. Okay. Let's go. And then we got raindrops. Take a chance on them. So if you're a homebody right now and you always doing for others, I'm getting, and you too busy like doing for others and you don't have time for a relationship or anything like that, it's saying that you need to give yourself a chance to to get in a relationship. Basically. I'm also getting Mary Poppins. You probably used to like Mary Poppins back in the day. So yeah, like you just have that warmth energy. That's what I'm getting. Your home is welcoming in. You are welcoming. Maybe that's the way you grew up. You always there for other people. That's what I'm getting out of this. You always lend out helping hands when you see people in need. That's your type of energy. Okay. I don't know why that 15 sticking out to me. It could have been something that happened to you when you was 15. Healthy boundaries. So you probably could have just started setting healthy boundaries with people and just need to take care of yourself. That's what I'm getting at this present time. Okay, you need to start Setting healthy boundaries. Like, yeah, you like to help people. Yeah, you're the lighthouse. Yeah, your house is welcoming. You invite anybody in your home and make them feel welcome. But now it needs to make yourself feel welcome and start a relationship. If you've been single for a while, give me something for this. Prioritize reflection. Like I told you, yourself. You need to start concentrating on yourself. If you was born on the 1950, okay? You're welcoming, but you're not taking care of other people. You're busy worried about other people that you don't have time for, like, relationship. It's time now, okay? You might be like, I'm too old. Oh, no, you're not. Divine is saying it's time to take time out for yourself. Brings you the courage and motivation to make necessary changes. Be ready to work for what you want and believe in. It's time now. 1951, your number is 1. That add up to 16. Your number is 167. So you can play those lottery numbers. Like, you play these numbers all the time. If you want to play 3, you want to play 4, play 1951. Take a new idea and notions and see the bigger picture. Keep making genuine friends who will help you out when you're in need. Pick genuine friends that'll help you out when you're in need, not somebody always picking you because you always help them, but they don't help you. That's what I'm getting out of that. If you was born in 1951. Feather. Think first before you judge. It's like you always helping other people. You see this? They lifting her up. You always lifting other people up, but you don't have nobody to lift you up, support you. That's what I'm getting. Dragons, slay them all. You need to get those people out your life. Point blank. I just get right to the point. Y'all know me. I don't play no game. The ship has sailed. Okay? It's time. The ship has sailed to start picking people that will help you slay dragons. You know, help you, support you, slay dragons. When you got problems in your life, they'll help you. Not you always lifting them up. Be open to receiving. I believe you just the type of person, like, you support others, but when it's time for you to get help, you don't like to receive help. That's what I get. But Divine is saying, no, slay them all. Get rid of that notion that you have, like, you don't need help or you supposed to be there for everybody else and nobody's supposed to support you. Because when the time gets tough, y'all know what y'all used to say back in the day, the tough get going. And it's time to get going on your path, and you need to slay all this. Whatever you feeling like, far as, you know, that you supporting, you lifting other people up, and you're not being lifted up when it's your turn to slay some damn dragons. They're never there for you. Nah, you need to let that go. Be open to receive help from others. Sometimes you might turn them down when you need help. Nah, when you know you really need help. No, you need to slay that that thought process is what I'm getting. Because the ship to sell, it's time, boo-boo. You got the lucky number 7. So, you know, that's the divine number. Claim your energy back from these people too. Okay? If you was born in 1952, it add up to 17. Your number is 8. Affinity and beyond. Manifestations. All that. Cautions. It cautions you against trying to change people who do not have an issue. Be ready to work for what you believe in, sharing that same interest. What is this? Sharing that same interest that you have. So I think you try to change people. That's what it's trying to say. That don't have an issue. But you need to be ready to work on for what you believe in, sharing the same interests as you. These people actually share the same interests as you, but you thinking they need to be changed. You try to change people. That's what I'm getting out of that. And Divine is saying that's a no-no. You could be told, you could been told like you're a control freak, like you trying to change me, even by your children. You could have been told this. I feel as though you try to change who I am. Okay? But this says, paint the sun back into your sky. So you need to be enlightened about this. Like, maybe that is the truth. You try to change people, that's a no-no. When you need to change yourself, work on yourself, be ready to work for what you believe in. Okay? And somebody who share the same interests as you. Okay? Merle. Be your own, what? First priority. You see what I'm saying? That's even telling you. Focus on yourself. Stop trying to change people. I mean, you probably could be, yeah, because this is like let divine handle divine time. And that's what I'm getting. Like, you trying to force somebody to turn from dark to light. You could be a religious freak or something like that. This looks like a church to me. And you be trying to, it seems like you're not, but you're trying to force people to change dark into light, and they're not willing. So you need to just let that go. That's what I'm getting. Just let it go. Your family, your friends could have told you like you're a control freak. And that draws a lot of people away from you when you try to force things on people. Declutter. See, you need to declutter your mind from thinking that you can force people to change or be who you want them to be when you need to be forcing yourself to change. Upside down. You see what I'm saying? Something is not... Something you got upside down. Something got twisted along the way, like the way your thought process. But love is in the air. It could be with lovers you do this too. So you need to take action and try to see things other people way, like declutter your mind. Because something got twisted somewhere, like your mind, trying to change people. You can have love, and you can take action on this, but many people leave you because you be trying to turn their world upside down with this forcing. Like, trying to change people. No. When you should be working on changing yourself, changing your soul. That's what I'm getting out of that, changing your own soul. Worry about your own soul. Okay? So, let's go. So we got 1953. Your number is 18. And if you want to play 189, you can play those numbers. Always remember that your angels are going to give you advice on everything. Power, faith, and trust God's plan. So you was born in 1953. Okay, your number is 9. The ethers. That's what I get out of that. And that's endings and new beginnings, which start off next year. Okay, 9 is next year. 2025 is next year. So, but always remember that your angels are going to give you advice on everything. So you don't need to do anything. Just all you got to do is meditate or pray. They're going to give you advice on everything. You move too quick, making power moves and all that. Just have faith and trust God's plan. Okay? That's what I'm getting out of that. It's like, stop taking action on your own plans. It's like divine got it. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. So this year you could have went through a tower, but now something is about to come through for year 9. It was for your benefit. It's telling you to trust divine's plan and not your own plan. And then we got feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. So at this time, you going through a tower moment, celebrate yourself by showing gratitude to the divine and just maybe making an offering to your ancestors or something like that, and just relax and let divine go to work. That's what I'm getting out of that. So this year might have been a tower moment for you. But next year will be a better year if you just sit and relax and let divine do his work. Upside down. And this is upside down. This person is upside. So something to your world upside down, a tower moment. But next year, year 9 is your season. So don't worry about it. Let divine just sit back, have a feast, eat, love, pray. That's what I'm getting out of it. Just eat, love, pray, and let divine handle everything. Okay? Disconnect. Get plenty of sleep and rest. Brush up on your knowledge. Time to move on from this tower and then connect with your spirit guides. That's what they're trying to tell you. Give them an offering or whatever this is. Hope is on the horizon. Okay? You don't got to worry about it. 1953's. This feast. Eat, love, pray. The rest of this season till next year when you celebrate 2025, year 9 is going to be a great year from you. You have always remembered that angels are going to give you advice on everything. Let them give you advice on everything. It says everything. Not just one particular thing. But now, just like power. Faith, trust, God's plan. That's where your power lies at. When you trust divine timing. So if you're going to do a tower this year, it'll be better next year if you would just listen to the divine. At this point blank. 1954. Your number is 19, 10. Endings of cycles. Endings and cycles, and then you got 1. Then starting right from scratch. So that's what you could be doing right now. You could be going through an ending and got to start all over again. That's what I'm getting. Field of money and personal development. Wants you to be happy with the work of your heart, of your hands, as you try to help others achieve their goals. So you could be in the field of working, like helping other people achieve their goals. It could be like an unemployment job, helping people get jobs. It could be anything that you're helping others. So you could work for FEMA during a disaster. You could be helping people with the disaster. You could have did that during a disaster, clean up. It could be anything. A field of money, personal development, and that builds your personal development. Okay, so something is ending, and then you're gonna start a new beginning on 1, like January. That's what I'm getting, because that's 1. So something about, you could say 110. You're gonna get a new field job, something where you be helping others. That could happen. You can get an opportunity. Look out for 10-1 and 10-19. Those dates. 110 and 119. Okay? Just look out for those dates. 110 and 119. Or you just need to play those numbers. Okay? Sword, make a change. See what I'm saying? Forgive. And it's somebody you got to forgive. Okay? Feather. Think first before you judge. So this opportunity that's coming in, it might not sound like much, but think first before you judge. Pray on it. Meditate on it. Okay? Whatever opportunity is coming on 110 and 119, just think. Thorns. Your potential is endless. So you're needed for this job, this position where it's helping others. So it's going to be endless. And it says money. So it's going to be plenty of money. So think before you judge, because you never know. It could have plenty, benefits with this job opportunity. Might sound not too good, but think first. Meditate on it. Sacrifices. Some sacrifices have to be made. Okay? In order for this money to come in, to flow through. Let's go. It might be long hours. It might be something like that. You might be like, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. But it's going to be worth it. And then your hours cut down afterwards. But it's just to start off. There's always a way. You see what I'm saying? Divine sacrifices. Divine going to make a way where you're going to have multiple streams of income. So you need to stick with this. Whatever offer this is, think before you act, judge. Whatever this is coming in. Even if it's lovers, something with love, you need to think. Because this is like multiple streams of income. You probably need to sacrifice something for a while. And then divine saying there's always a way. He's making a way for you. Okay? And then somebody that you need to forgive. Sword. Truth. Make a change. Field of money. Personal development. So whatever this is, it's going to increase your personal development. You need this. You need this change. That's what divine is saying. There's some type of change you need to make, sacrifices you need to make. And it is what it is. 1955, your number is 20. So you can play 202, okay? Reveal some tests come to you not to show you how weak you are or desperate you are. So some tests going to be coming, some tests you could have had, even a school test, any type of test. Spiritual tests, reveal some tests that come to you not to show you how weak or desperate you are. So don't be, what I'm getting, you might be going through spiritual tests and it's going to see how weak you are or how desperate you are, like love, opportunities, whatever. So it could be some tests coming. It's going to reveal something about yourself. Lioness, you earn all your stripes. Okay? Villain, you can always rewrite this story that somebody painted about you being desperate or weak. You got to pass this next test is what I'm getting. Okay? Your spiritual test of not being desperate. Just because somebody painted you out to be a villain don't mean you have to seem desperate for people to like you, people to basically for people to like you. That's what I'm getting. Like if they painted you out to be a villain and then they trying to take you through like tests to see if how weak and desperate you are. Like in love situations or anything like that, you go do a lot of tests of that, and then it's only because you got to look at that. They only paint you out to be a villain because they see you as desperate or weak. But you need to stay this strong, headstrong. When I get a book, it's like headstrong. You need to brush up on some knowledge about yourself. Basically, how desperate you are. So you go do a lot of tests to see how desperate and weak you are, how you want to fit in so bad. That's what I'm getting. That you willing to go through these humiliating tests through people when you should be sitting like this, man or woman. Like, I'm not that desperate. I'm good over here. I don't need to fit in. Straight up. So divine gonna take you through another test. You need to pass this, and it says you already earned all your stripes. So I believe you're gonna pass this test because you're gonna realize this is what people do. Try to test you to see how weak and desperate you are in love situations, friendships, anything. So what I'm getting is you can rewrite the story of them painting you like that. Like once they test you again, it's like, hell no. I'm in my lion or my lioness, and you fuck that test. I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be heard. I don't need to be none of that. I'm good with myself. If it's like friends like you who need enemies type shit, if you don't want to be in my life, you just don't want to be in my life as lovers, whatever this is. Paint me out to be the villain all you want type shit. Gentleness. And they do this because you're an empath. You got a kind heart. So what's that? It's like take your kindness for weakness. You get a lot of people that do that, multiple streams. So you about to have some multiple streams of income, or you could already have multiple streams of income, and they want to see how desperate you is. Like you probably be the type of person that go buy gifts for everybody and shit like that. The vibe be testing you too. Like no. And then you get painted as a villain. Like fuck wrong with y'all? No. You don't need all those people around you to make you feel your self-worth. All you need is you and the divine. Like, motherfucker be doing that shit because you got, playing your kindness for weakness. 1956, 21, and that add up to 3. So your number is 3. You can play 213. Ask, right? Ask you especially to focus on the fact that you need to bring people together, made up of vibrations and attributes of numbers. What the hell? Ask you especially to focus on the fact that you need to bring people together. So you probably could have been doing this a lot in your family. Like if there's a quarrel in your family, you bring people together, made up of vibrations and attributes of numbers. Like a lot of people come together because of you. That's what I'm getting. Like you a peacemaker. Okay, 1956, garden. I can't stand it. Let me get my damn glasses. I can't stand when they do that. Why do you write white and light cards? It's supposed to be black. Where is my glasses? Okay, give me my glasses, child. I can't stand when they do that. Let's go. Garden. Something lovely will grow of this. Of you making it, being a peacemaker, something lovely will grow of this. And putting people together, you know, you being a peacemaker. You probably seen that all the time in your life. Like, you're just a peacemaker. But you need to be careful, especially when it's conflict. Like a lot of people when it's conflict. These days, yeah, you could try to be a peacemaker. Sometimes you need to stand back. Like, even if this got something to do with family, sometimes you need to stand back. You know, storm, every hurricane comes to an end. You already got your crown in this, being a peacemaker, being a truth teller, whatever. Lioness, you earned all your stripes. Clover, release your guilt. Like, if you couldn't help make peace, you feel guilty about when you can't make peace. You need to just release that. Risings, the world awaits you. There's other people that await you. Like, you got a mission in this, making peace, but you need to know when to step back. Like, when storm comes, conflict comes, you need to learn when to step back, because you got other people. You wasting time with one person trying to heal situations with one or two individuals when there's other people waiting for help for a resolution of, you know, conflict or whatever this is. Domestic violence. You can work in domestic violence, something like that. That's what I'm getting out of this too. Like, you could be, you know, working on one of those domestic violence homes. You busy working on one person or a couple of people when there's other people that need your help. Take a chance on them. You see what I'm saying? I just said this, like, you got a console, like you really want to make peace, but some conflict is just, some people need to resolve their own conflict. Especially if you work in domestic violence situations, you need to step back sometimes. We know you don't want to see people get hurt, anything like that, but you gotta know, like, people need to learn goal setting. You got goals to get to. You got a mission to accomplish. Update your system, okay? We all know you want perfect moments. We all know this. Everything to be perfect. Everything not perfect, though. Everything ain't peaches and cream. Some people need to just learn on their own how to step away from situations. If they never go through it, how they gonna learn? That's what I'm saying. Upside down. And then you get yourself mixed up in it, and it turn your mind upside down. You constantly thinking about them. Like, I really want to help them, but they gotta help themselves. Connect with nature. Connect with your spirit guides. They're gonna tell you always want perfect moments, but you need to know there's not, and then be like the hero and everything. Endless serenity, but because you tell it like it is. But listen here, motherfucker be getting themselves in murky waters. You need to learn how to step back sometimes. Connect with your spirit guides. They be putting you in murky waters. That's what I'm saying. You need to learn that today. Y'all still got that old time religion, I know, thinking, but other people need you. You know what I'm saying? You already got your crown for doing this, being a peacemaker. Now you got goals. You got a mission to accomplish. You got something else to do. You can't concentrate on just one person or, you know, just this person in your family. if they going through domestic violence and you need it other places. So while you spending all this time on one place, we know you care for them, but they get themselves in these murky waters, especially if they keep going. You already know how it is, and you know how it is going to turn out. And then you put your world upside down for them. You put yourself in harm's way. You know, you got to watch out for that these years. At these times, I'm telling you. 1957, you got 22. 22 is a master number. Okay, so something you master, but we got 224. Brings blessings for courage and courage and following your dreams. Be conscious of your emotions. Find ways to handle your anger. So you might went to anger management classes before. You might be a little bit bitter. So you need to heal your root chakra. Okay. A lot of people could have made you angry. You could have PTSD. You could have been a vet. You know, you could have PTSD. You could have been to the army. So you need to do something to handle your anger. Something lovely will grow of this. Maybe you need to go out into nature a little bit more. Step into nature a little bit more. Breathe in, breathe out. Meditate in nature. Do some yoga, whatever this is. Reiki. Whatever you need to do to handle this PTSD, whatever. Anger. Escapist. Come home to yourself. Or maybe sometimes you need to be alone. And just, you know, speak to spirit guide. That's what I'm seeing with that book. Just talk to your spirit guides. Meditate. Go in nature and meditate. That's what I'm getting. Go in nature and meditate. Sometimes come home to yourself. Or you just get angry of being by yourself or something. Like, something like. But I'm seeing you need to connect with spirit guides by going in nature and do a little bit of meditation. Talk to the spirit guides in nature or something. Flower. Be honest with yourself. You need to just be honest with yourself. If you got anger problems, you need to just be honest with yourself. That's what I'm getting out of it. This one not supposed to be in here, but for some reason it came out. So just be honest with yourself. If you need anger management classes, go get it. Upside down. Like you feel your world is turning upside down with your anger issues. If you never got diagnosed, maybe you do have PTSD. Stormy. I just seen Stormy. You could have PTSD. Like, and it makes people around you, like you might be good 1 minute and then you shit start getting stormy. Like you start getting anger. Anything ticks you off, you get angry. Look, like you say things you don't mean and shit. Then you regret it later on, like out of anger. And you turn your own world upside down. So, I mean, maybe you need some help with anger management. Creating progress. Maybe you need to find something to do when you're angry too. Dance or paint or do something creative. When you find yourself getting angry, just go do something that's creative. That's going to make progress. Like something that's going to elevate you to get multiple streams of income or something like that. When you feel yourself angry, meditate, and then go create in progress. Like paint. It don't matter what type of painting it is. Shit, anything sell. Look at Van Gogh paintings and shit like that. You can just splash shit, like throw shit when you're angry on the paint. Get a big ass. What they call them? Get one of those, you know what I'm saying. You know one of them things you paint on. I forgot what they call it. Like one of them things she got right there. And when you get angry, buy yourself a bunch of paint. Get you some paint brushes and just start splashing paint, doing circles, whatever. You never know. That shit might sell. Shit. You got people to buy anything. And people look at art different. You get what I'm saying? And then your anger makes you money. Your anger makes you money. You know, instead of you being like this, like saying something that you don't fucking mean, You can say it while you fucking creating and progressing. And at the same time you creating, you progressing. You getting all your anger out. And then next thing you know, you making money from your paintings. So you need to just go in nature, breathe, meditate, right? Don't say things you really don't, you're gonna regret later on. And just go do some painting or something creative when you get angry. It's gonna progress. It's gonna make you some money. 1958, 23, and then you got 235. Your prayers about money about to manifest. Understand your children's gifts and talents to know how to bring them to their full potential. So it's got something to do with children. Like your prayers about the money about to manifest. Understand your children's gifts though and talents to know how to bring them for the. So basically, do research on whatever your kids' talents is. Be more supportive in their talents and their gifts, and be a little bit more interested in their gifts and their talents, so they can bring it to their fullest potential. Anybody that support anybody, that does bring them to their fullest potential. So if you got older children right now, and then you never supported them on their gifts and their talents, maybe it's time that you need to start, because they will bring them to their fullest potential. Okay? You probably been a parent that always, had money and stuff like that. But when it comes to other people, like your children gifts, you just left it to them and didn't support them in it. Maybe now is the time to show them that you support them, or even go tell them, like, I love your gifts. I love your talents. You got some beautiful gifts. Maybe you need to use your gifts a little bit more. Support always bring somebody to their fullest potential. Multiple streams. You see what I'm saying? Your prayers about money is about to manifest, and your children's. You want to bring them to their fullest potential too. You could have had a career and it brought you a lot of money. But maybe some of your children didn't reach their fullest potential because they didn't feel like you supported them. It's like you were so busy worried about your career and you didn't support them. So they couldn't reach their fullest potential. So it's something about that. Maybe you need to go to your kids and talk to them about that. Like you was more focused on your multiple streams of gifts and talents and not theirs. And that didn't let them reach their fullest potential. Like maybe you had kids, like every time they tried something, it failed. And you was like, oh, just try again. It'll work out. Like you probably was that type of parent. So you really didn't show them support. Or maybe that's how they feeling. Create in progress, upside down, tell it like it is. Maybe you need to tell them like it is about they creating the progress. I told you they talents and jarred dreams. Because they had dreams too. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't but just about your dreams and your multiple streams of income. It was about them too. To bring them to their fullest potential. If you told them how it was, or you told them how you got to your fullest potential of those multiple streams of income, maybe it would have brought them to their jarred dreams. They had dreams too, but you probably was too busy focused on your creation and your progress. And that probably turned their world upside down, that they didn't get their, reach their fullest potential. What I'm getting, confidence. It comes with practice. It's something that you supposed to have told them. Like, maybe they ain't have enough confidence in themselves. Homework. Take yourself out on a date. So it's like reflecting. So maybe this is something you need to reflect on, that you really support your children and their talents and their gifts and their dreams. Do they feel supported? But maybe you need to ask them, did you feel like I was more about my career? And do you feel as though I supported your gifts and your talents? And, do you feel like I supported you? Tell it like it is. Why they feel their world is upside down. Maybe they didn't have enough confidence, or you did and they didn't. Maybe they felt like you was in competition with them. Who knows? Parents sometimes make it look like that with the kids. Maybe you need to go ask them. 1959, 24, 246. Your number is 6. Exercise a higher sense of integrity when put into change of important situation. Trust your journey that you are on. Exercise the highest sense of integrity when put into charge of an important situation. So you might be a manager, you might own your own CEO, you might be a CEO of a business, your own boss. Trust your journey that you are on. Just trust any decision you made from then on up. Just trust your decision. So you might be about to be a manager or something like that. It could have took you a long time just to become a damn manager. Or you could have been a long time. Maybe somebody about to make you a CEO or some shit like that. Just trust that you on the right journey. You still did a long time, shit. I just feel like this is a job that you was at a long time. And now finally they ask you to be like the manager or the boss, some shit like that. Let's go way back. That voyage. You already have all the answers. So see what I'm saying? It was a long journey. Now you finally get. It could be people like you. People be at a job for like 12 years, 20 years, and I don't understand that. And they don't never become like a boss. But you could have know the boss. You've been there so long. You could know the CEO or the boss so long. You know everybody in there. You know their family and shit. Now they probably ask you, do you want to take over this company? You learned it. You know it. And who else would they trust? Somebody that's been there for like 20 fucking years. 12 years. Like, what the fuck? Or you might be given something from this family. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Voyage. So you about to take a journey to an opportunity. Your highest sense of integrity. When you're put in charge of an important situation. So you're gonna be put in charge of an important. I seem like this is an office. You're gonna have your own office, and this is a different journey now. After all this time, it's like this is a different journey now. Like you good, but it took that long. But trust this journey. Like I don't want to say it, but they trust you. You got integrity. So whatever position they putting you in, they know you. You know them, and they know you got integrity. Even though it took a long voyage to get there, this journey, they can trust you. So you about to have your own office or something, and you about to take this other journey. But it is what it is. You could be on the verge of retirement, or this could be it right here. Like a voyage, a long journey. Now you about to retire. You about to hang it up. About to retire, like. But it's something else coming in. Claim your energy. Rest and rejuvenation. A long relaxation. Rejuvenation. You worked a long time. Fighting spirit. You struggled a lot. You probably went through a lot with this job, whatever. Now you're about to retire. Know your worth. This job or these people know your worth. Now big changes is coming. I told you. Like they're gonna pay you big, even if you retire. If this not like a promotion, these people know you. This family know you. You got integrity. They're gonna make sure you have a fat ass, retirement check, whatever, pension. They're gonna make sure you good. They know your worth. They know your integrity. So you ain't gotta worry about shit. You stayed at that job for a long time. You got a fighting spirit. Point blank, it was a long journey, but you probably about to hang it up. Like, time to retire. But this boss or whoever these people are, they know you got integrity. They gonna make sure they look out for you. Trust that. You probably already know that. Yup, they gonna look out for me. Big fat check, bonus check for your retirement. They can probably throw a retirement party. Probably gonna have a big ass fat check. No, that's right. To get you started. Like MC Ham, let's get it started. I know that's right. Let me get some of these. Then we're gonna get some of those other cards. And when Divine tell me to come on again, I will be back on here, boo-boos. Oh, we got the 1960s next. I gotta finish those up. And then we got the 2000s. So, the 2000s was the Gen X generation, or was that the Gen Z? Let me see. Because that's the age of technology. Generation Z. That's what they call the 2000 Generation Z. So we'll get into that after I do the 60s. So it's something about gambling. Don't risk too much. Mind power. Lead with your mind. Integrity. That's what I get. Wellness. Live a healthy lifestyle. It's like you'll be able to rest. Didn't that come out? Yeah. Fighting spirit. So if you like retiring, something like that, you get to rest your mind, body, and soul now. Expression. Express your creative self. Then I say something about talking to your children to find out if they felt like you supported them on their dreams and their talents and their gifts. You probably don't have to express that to them, or they're gonna express that to you. Moving up, go to the next level. So it could be one of you going to the next level with this job. You might be the CEO of the job, and it could be somebody retiring from the job. Take it as it resonates. You got to get a big fat bonus before you leave at this party, retirement party, whatever this is. I don't know why I picked up a detective. Love life. Love and be loved. A lot of people love you. Y'all's from the 50s. Even though it was a lot going on at that time, you have a lot of people that love you. And don't ever doubt that. Even though some of y'all is stubborn in y'all ways, y'all in this new age, y'all probably don't understand it. It's too advanced. Whatever this is. But it always pays to like regroup, reset, and just research about what's going on. And think before you act, or think before you talk. You know, it's that new generation. You got to upgrade. You can't tell people like, and I get out of that other story that I said about trying to change people. You can't reset what's already happened. It's happening regardless if you like it or not. This new generation is happening whether you like it or not. It's moving forward. So it's either you get down, or you know how they say get down or lay down. You know, but don't be forcing people to change. It's going. Life is going. The planet is moving. Whether you like it or not, you're not able to stop it. That's where I'm at with it. So let me get some of these, and then I'm finished. So we got gratitude. Start showing your ancestors gratitude, divine, Jesus, whoever you want to say, Allah. I'm aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to beauty in and all around me. Give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus I enlighten my thoughts, riches surround me, and I appreciate all life brings to me. So y'all ones in the 50s, just appreciate all life brought to you. He brought children, they in that generation, Z, X, whatever, they training you how to use your phone, whatever this is, you know, you see they got the gift in that, talents in that. Like, you don't probably know how to use certain things, you know, computers and shit like that. But they teaching you, you know, y'all can't be stuck in that age so much. Y'all gotta wake up. Like, come on, action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart, my desire to manifest light, transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. I think a lot of y'all in these 50s probably in fear of what comes next with this generation. But what I'm getting out of what I said about supporting um, supporting gifts and talents, you should support this generation. Maybe the generation will be a little bit better. Just because you don't understand that and don't mean you could take away their light, and don't mean they have to want to go back in the past. It's like, give me that old time religion. We're out of that stage. It's a new generation. You just need to learn. Maybe you need to sit down and just learn what this new generation is about before you judge. It's like, think before you act, before you come out your mouth, before you come out your breath to them. You know, times has changed for them as well as you. They're going to do almost the same thing. Like, they're wondering what's going on, but you actually want to go on because technology and this and that. But people fear what they don't understand. And just because you have fear, instead of having fear and lashing out, maybe you should learn how to talk and understand and research. And that's where I'm at with it. At the end of the day, you know I love you. I talk with passion and compassion for you. But anyway, we gotta come back with the 60s. This is Spiritual Warrior, guys. You don't get nothing but the truth and the facts from me. I love you. You take care. Bye.